I received an email from Amanda, and she is a nurse who is struggling with excessive weight gain since she's gotten out of nursing school, and she was trying to figure out what's going on. She's committed to walking every day, and she's not quite sure how the exercise is not melting away the body fat. This is a typical scenario that we see with people who are first responders, where their body needs to be asleep, but they're awake. And the only way that they can stay awake is through stimulants, caffeine, nicotine. Now, in this case, think about it. Amanda's going out and she's walking, trying to drop some of this unwanted body fat. But unfortunately, the walking is adding more stress to an already stressed out system. So think about yourself when you're tired. Your body naturally gives you signs. You're yawning. You can barely keep your eyes open. You hit the bed. Your head hits the pillow rather. You're out pretty quickly. Imagine trying to go do your job in that situation. The reason why Amanda's body fat numbers are going up is because her circadian rhythm is out of whack. As I mentioned, she's going to work when her body normally would want to go to sleep, and this starts to create stress. Stress creates a hormone known as cortisol, and cortisol causes the body to retain a lot of body fat. Now, you start adding stimulants. Stimulants causes more stress to the system because here the body wants to go to sleep. You jack it up with caffeine or nicotine. Now the metabolism gets revved up. This is extremely stressful on the system. More cortisol is going to be produced. Now, where does the walk come in regards to becoming counterproductive? Well, unfortunately, when she goes to exercise, her body is so exhausted it would rather take a nap. Her desire to lose body fat has her committed to walking. This becomes yet another stress. Because she drinks a lot of coffee at work, she finds that she's dehydrated. How do we know that she's dehydrated? Because at night, or rather for her it would be the morning, but for what the normal conversation is you should always be 3 to 5 pounds heavier at night than you are over your body weight in the morning. That shows that you're properly hydrated. For her, she's coming home measuring. When she gets ready to go to bed, she's actually lighter than before she went to work. That's a sign of dehydration. Adds more stress to the system. Now, she lays down, she's exhausted. Her circadian rhythm is trying to say, hey, let's get going. She's forcing herself to try to go to sleep. She can't sleep. Like most people, they start looking for sleep aids, something that can take the edge off that allows you to be able to fall asleep. Well, that doesn't actually put you into a deep level of sleep where the body rejuvenates itself. So now we stack on another level of stress. And I think you can see how this is starting to snowball the wrong direction. So the recommendation that I had for Amanda is first and foremost, try to get off the stimulants that are raising her metabolism, trying to see if she can get back to a normal shift where maybe she goes in the early morning, early being 6:37, can get off work 4:30, 5 o'clock. The circadian rhythm is designed that when your body gets to the point of being very, very tired, if we took a blood sample, cortisol levels should be at a very low level, not at a high level. You see the problem in the contrast here? When her body's exhausted, it wants to go to sleep, not be stimulated and especially being a nurse. Can you imagine the pressure of that? You never know what's walking in the front door of that ER room. We see this with police officers, firefighters, physicians, nurses, especially when they're in that night shift. So hopefully that creates a little bit more clarity for if you happen to know somebody or you yourself are a nurse, or maybe your day job, or rather your everyday job has you working at night and you're putting on a lot of body fat. Hopefully this creates a little bit more clarity. If you happen to have a question on anything that might be leading to some frustrations, please do me a favor. Drop me an email. Me and my team would be more than happy to do any kind of research to make sure that we answer your question. Send us an email to contact@coachrob.com. Here on YouTube, we're going to be updating a new video, and we want to make sure that you are made aware of it. So turn on your notifications. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your time today, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.